This is the Civilization 4 NLL. Hello, welcome to the Noble Leaders League. This is the first division game between Zara Yaqob and Pericles. Two leaders that are going the opposite directions. Zara Yaqob is number 6 with 6 points. Pericles number 16 with only 2 points. Zara has 2 wins back-to-back behind him, while Pericles is on a losing streak, 3 games lost in a row. This is Zara Yaqob's starting position. Let's get the resource bubbles on to show. He starts in a forest close to some jungles. There is sugar, there is going to be uranium, ivory, 2 marbles, and iron. This is the big continent. It's the only big continent of the world, if you can call this a continent. This is a continent up in the Arctic. I guess you can call these some huge islands, or this mini continent in the best sense. But it will all happen on the starting continent this game, I believe. Pericles' starting position is over here. And look at this. So many rivers and so much jungle. It does have clams, there is banana, gems, bananas more, and pigs. But if you take a look at this area, after you are getting metal casting and you can cut down the jungle, this is fertile lands. This is the best lands of the map. However, you have to get there first. So get metal casting, Pericles. That could be your key to success this game, because it is a lot more barren over here where Zara Yaqob is starting. Let's see if Zara Yaqob can find a way to knock on the door to the top leaders to get into the mix when we talk about the top and the champion race for the championship, or if Pericles is going to get himself out of trouble. Let's start the game without any more talking. Zara Yaqob versus Pericles. Pericles is pleased, and we have 1 city each, and we have played 30-something odd turns. Pericles in Buddhism. Zara Yaqob, yes, has 2 cities, the same with Pericles. They are in different religions. Pericles in Buddhism, Zara Yaqob in Hinduism. 86 turns. Pericles is first to 3 cities, followed by Zara Yaqob. Both on 3 cities at the moment. We are coming up on 1 AD. That's it. With 5 cities Pericles, 4 cities Zara Yaqob at that point in time. Pericles now 6 to 4, getting construction. Zara is on mathematics. Zara is a little bit weaker than Pericles. Both are on calendar. 8 cities now Pericles, 5 to Zara Yaqob. Zara Yaqob, are you failing to expand? Is that going to give Pericles a chance in this game? 8 cities to... Oh, okay, up to 7 now then Zara Yaqob, so he has almost equaled it. He's weaker than Pericles anyway, going for monarchy, while Pericles is on feudalism, and Zara goes for code or laws next, with civil service up for Pericles. 12 cities now Pericles, 8 cities Zara Yaqob. It's still an advantage. Pericles is getting horseback riding, going for theology, music for Zara, going currency, and 13 cities Pericles, 9 Zara now, 10 for Zara Yaqob. They are almost out of room for expansion. 14 cities to 10, going for engineering Pericles, while Zara is on machinery. We are at turn 218. There it is, machinery. Zara going for construction next, while Pericles has guilds and banking. And Zara, he is going towards engineering, but Pericles is going astronomy, and Pericles wants to go into the new world. He knows he has a few places left to settle. 17 cities Pericles, 12 Zara Yaqob, and Pericles is now ready to expand into the new world. Zara Yaqob is getting guilds, Pericles nationalism, and Zara is down to 0.4 the strength of Pericles. The question is, will Pericles attack? He's pleased towards Zara Yaqob at the moment, so I don't think so, but he's going for liberalism as well. And I guess he was first to get it. Yes, he was. So we got 1 tech free from that. Economics next. Corporations for Pericles. Zara is on guild, but Pericles is down to cautious with Zara now. going for democracy, and Pericles has settled a city on the one of the islands, one of the mini continents in the New World. I guess he's going to settle all of them now. 19 cities, yes. Looks like he's sending his settlers out. 20 cities for Pericles. This is beginning to get critical for Zara Yaqob. Zara Yaqob is only half the strength of Pericles as well. Pericles is up to 21 cities. Zara still on 13. 22 for Pericles now. He's on physics as well. And now divine right for Zara Yaqob and replaceable part for Pericles, and rifling next for Pericles. 22 cities to 14. Zara Yaqob has gotten his city up in the Arctic. But this game is probably going towards a military solution sooner rather than later, unless Pericles can stay pleased with Zara for the rest of the game, I don't know. No matter what, Pericles is on steel, Zara is on philosophy, but 26 cities now for Pericles versus 14 for Zara Yaqob. And railroads next for Pericles. Zara Yaqob is on nationalism, while Pericles gets those railroads up and running. And now on to combustion. 27 cities to 14. One more for Pericles and he will have double the number of cities of Zara Yaqob. 28, there it is, 29. He has passed it. He has more than twice the number of cities of Zara. Now Zara goes for optics. Zara is down to 0.3 the strength of Pericles. Pericles is pleased. But Pericles going assembly line now, turned 316. This game is Pericles to win and Pericles to lose. He is the one who decides the fate of this game now, getting industrialism. Zara is on education, 30 cities. Pericles is on plastics, 30 cities to 14. He is probably in free religion because it doesn't seem like he has any religion. Zara is down to 0.2. The strength of Pericles. Pericles is 5 times as strong as Zara, in other words. 31 cities to 14, military, science, and then next for Pericles is radio, so he's going to get it. 32 cities to 14, by the way. Radio is up, and next for Pericles is artillery. He is going through those technologies very fast now. Rocketry next for Pericles, turned 343. Is he going for space or will he attack Zara Yaqob eventually? Mass media, one turning mass media, getting computers next. Zara is on astronomy, but I'm afraid that there is no real estate left for you in the new world. Robotics for Pericles now. Astronomy for Zara Yaqob at 33 cities to 14, and Pericles getting robotics. Zara is on gunpowder while Pericles is on satellites, and that tells you everything you need to know about the technology race in this game. There is no competition. Pericles is on flight as well, while Zara is on getting into military science now. Pericles has completed the Apollo program, turned 365 or something was that, and I think that he's on advanced flight now. Zara is on military science. 32 cities for Pericles now. 15 for Zara Yaqob. 32 cities versus 15. Going for medicine. Zara is on replaceable parts. And we see 2 turns left for Pericles on medicine. And turn 376. 32 cities to 15. Zara Yaqob is on rifling. That is not going to be important at all. Ecology for Pericles now then. And going on, Zara Yaqob goes for rifling, but Zara Yaqob has gone for culture. Oh, that's it, Zara Yaqob is going culture. He is going culture. He is going culture. Can he win this game after all? I thought for sure Pericles had this in the box. But now Zara Yaqob, he is actually going culture. Okay, it is only 3000 culture per turn, but how close is he? That I don't know. That's going to be interesting to see. It's going to be super interesting to try to follow this. Zara Yaqob is going for culture. He has 80% on the cultural slider. But how close is the third city of Ethiopia to 50,000 points? Pericles composites, Pericles on refrigeration, 32 cities to 15, and Pericles is clearly going for space. He's building spaceship casings, and there's an Ethiopian revolt in Eritrea, which means that he may lose yet another city to Zara Yaqob due to culture. I think he has lost a city or 2 already. Pericles has completed another casing. And Zara Yaqob is going culture. He is going to go culture all the way now. all the way until Pericles eventually wins space. He's going for fusion now, Pericles, with 32 cities. And there is Zara going for culture, but when will we see Pericles has completed the cockpit? Okay, that is one step closer to the spaceship victory, but we are in turn 408, which means that we are in danger of Zara Yaqob actually winning culture now. He has gone for culture for quite some time. Pericles has completed the thrusters, one spaceship thrusters, and we are just waiting for this game to reach a conclusion. Turn 412. Will Zara get his cultural victory, or will Pericles manage to win a space? Pericles has completed yet another thruster. And it's turn 414. And now Zara must be close to culture as well. How close is his turn? Pericles completed the stasis chamber. Pericles has completed the stasis chamber. I don't know how many parts he has left, but he has 2 more thrusters completed. And he has launched. Pericles has launched. Pericles has completed the engine and he has launched the spaceship. Turn 419, I think it was. Will Zara Yaqob be able to win culture before Pericles lands? Addis Ababa has reached legendary. Zara is on his way to culture, and there it is. Zara has beaten Pericles. Pericles had already launched a spaceship, but Zara Yaqob, he beat him to the punch. A cultural victory for Zara Yaqob. Turn 425, 2005 AD. Pericles, he was on his way to Alpha Centauri. He had launched. He had space in his grasp, but then he failed to take into account Zara Yaqob's cultural attempt, and Zara Yaqob stole this victory away from Pericles. That was a well done job by Zara. This was a peaceful game, Zara Yaqob winning culture in 2005. After Pericles had launched the spaceship, I think it should mention in the log that Pericles has launched the spaceship, but it doesn't say here. It just say that he completes the SS engine, and then he launched the spaceship on the same turn, I believe, but it doesn't say that here. It should say that here. I wonder why it doesn't. It may be an oversight, but, well, maybe it should have said that he has launched it. I think so. Let's go either way to take a look at the statistics to see what happened in this game. oh my, here we have the graphs. We see Pericles is the light blue and he is number 1 for score. He is number 1 for GNP, although not by that much. Production, there is an abyss in between them, favoring Pericles. Food, the same Pericles. Power, Pericles. Culture is Zara Yaqob, obviously since he won a cultural victory, and espionage is Pericles. Let's go to the demographics. Zara Yaqob's values, Pericles' values. Zara with... actually, Pericles is getting more GNP. However, Zara Yaqob is running the slider for culture, so he's getting most of this as cultural points. 1568 in manufacturing, that is pretty good. I don't know if that is a record. I will have to check, but maybe I can inform you in the review preview magazine or something if it is. 1000 food, more than that, that's good as well. We see the land is bigger here, of course, 11.3 million versus 83.7 million. Top 6 cities and Wonderstan. Let's go take a look at the bottom to see that there are 2 wonders in the BC era, Stonehenge and the Oracle, and the rest you can read. The cities then: Aksum, Zara Yaqob, Debreberan, Zara Yaqob, Addis Ababa, Zara Yaqob, and then Pericles got Sparta into 4th place, and Thebes into 5th, and Corinth into 6th. Statistics: Zara Yaqob, 14 cities built, 3 religions, 1 golden age, 45 windmills, 24 towns, 19 farms, and Zara built in his cities 14 theaters, 14 granaries, and then some Christian monasteries, courthouses, barracks, and steles, 13 of those, each 4 universities. Let's go page down and see the continuation of the list. Great Library, Globe Theatre, Sistine Chapel, he does have that helps a lot, of course. Statue of Zeus, Forbidden Palace, and the Great Wall at the bottom. Go top and see the current units of Zara: 25 longbowmen, 14 riflemen, 12 cavalry, and a Jewish missionary at the bottom there. You trained a total of 42 Christian missionaries, 41 Jewish missionaries, 32 Hindu missionaries, and 29 archers. And then we see 3 great artists towards the bottom there. Let's go page down and conclude with 1 war elephant to finish off the list. Kills: 1 privateer, losses 3 triremes and 2 caravels. Let's go take a look at Pericles then. He was on his way to a space victory, but he lost it. 33 cities built, 4 religions founded, 3 golden ages, currently 52 windmills, 45 workshops, 29 farms. Total built in his cities: 32 granaries, 27 barracks and lighthouses. And we see the list goes down to 13 public transports. Let's go page down to see the next page. Here we see the mausoleum of Versailles and Versailles, so let's go page down to get not the last list maybe, page maybe. A lot of wonders here. Taj Mahal, Statue of Liberty, Broadway, Rock and Roll, you can read all about it in United Nations Space Elevator. Let's go to page down and see if there is more. Oh yes, there is so much more. And Forbidden Palace at the bottom. Let's go to the top again. Current units for Pericles: 104 mechanized infantries, 31 workers, 29 jet fighters, and 1 mobile SAM at the bottom of the list. You trained a total of 40 workers, 36 longbowmen, 34 settlers, 7 crossbowmen at the bottom there. Let's go page down and see 1 mobile artillery at the bottom here. Let's go page down again to find a spearman and a SAM infantry, ending the list. And let's confirm the kills: 3 triremes, 2 caravels, and the losses: 1 privateer. Congratulations then to Zara Yaqob. Let's go take a look at the victory condition screen. That's going to be interesting right now. We see that Debre Beran just reached Legendary with 50,218. Addis Ababa and Aksum, they are not too far ahead either, 53,391, so Aksum reached it not too many turns ago, and Addis Ababa the same. So very close, those three cities, which is a good way to do it. We see that Pericles misses one engine. He built one engine, and as soon as that was done, he launched his spaceship. Unfortunately, it didn't reach Alpha Centauri before Debre Beran went a legendary. Pericles with 59% of the land area. He could have attacked and won domination, I guess. He didn't do that. He tried to go for spaceship. Pericles built both the United Nations and the Apostolic Palace. So, wow. Well, this was a close one. Let's go take a look at the cities then. Zara Yaqob, his 15 cities. Let's go sort by population. Aksum and Matara 13, Gondar, Debre Beran, Adulis 12. We see they are very happy, a little bit unhealthy, just barely. Food is not the best, it's only in the 20s. 29 is the best actually, that is not impressive at all. Base commerce is not so good either. Okay, 68 is good, but the rest, nah, not really impressive. Production, yeah, not too good, but okay-ish, I guess. Let's then go take a look at Pericles cities, because we have to change over to Pericles and press OK, and there we okay. No, don't mess up stuff, will you please? Let's go to Pericles' cities before that happens again. He is building a lot of wealth. We see Argos here, 24, Thebes, Mycenae, 22, Pharsalos, 21. They are very happy, they are also healthy, and they have a lot of food. 52 in Argos, 48 Thebes, 49 Mycenae, Pharsalos, 46, 45. Yeah, lots of food on the 40s for a lot of cities here. When it comes to base commerce, 89 is probably the best then in Athens, 71 in Sparta, 65, 62, yeah, decent for a lot of cities, but nothing spectacular like triple-digit numbers. Production is really good though, 232 in Argos, that is very good, 121 in Pharsalos, 130 in Sparta, yeah, so good production, 102 in Mycenae, even 1, 2, 3, 4 cities with triple digits here, and we have 71 in Athens, 71 in Corinth, and 88 in Halicarnassus as well, so there is a lot of good stuff, 75 in Knossos. Knossos, size 11, let's go to the bottom of the page. Let's see Knossos, there is Knossos 11 and Elis 11, and those below are on page 2. They are also decent cities, although they are a lot smaller. By the way, the production I mentioned of 1568, while it is very good, it is not a new record. The record is 1,871, so it was a few hundred away from a new record, so nothing to speak of there other than that it was a very good result. Spoiler alert, results and updated league tables follows after this screen. The updated league tables show us Zara Yaqob is now number 4 with 8 points and a negative 17 score turn difference. He is getting himself mixed up in the fight for the championship, while Pericles is down in 17th with 2 points and a positive 20 score turn difference. Imagine if Pericles gets himself relegated with a positive score turn difference. I cannot help but to think that Pericles has been a little bit unlucky in the beginning of this season. He has been playing very well, and certainly it was unlucky that Zara won a culture here when he already had launched the spaceship. I don't really know what more Pericles can do. He has played good games, but he has lost. that is just what he needs to do. He needs to start winning. He needs to continue to play the way he plays and then start winning games. Tomorrow there will be a new day with new opportunities. Tomorrow we will be in the 3rd division. The 2 last games of the 3rd division round 6 fixtures, Stalin versus Genghis Khan and Sitting Bull versus Montezuma. I hope you come back tomorrow. I am Kjotleik. This has been the Noble Leaders League. Goodbye for now.